Howdy folks, Super Koopa here, welcoming you to Let's Play Super Mario Kart. This is one of my all-time favorite games, let me tell you. It's the first in the Mario Kart series, 16-bit, Mode 7, couldn't think of the name of it for a minute. And this was highly requested, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through Mario Kart GP, 50cc class, and I'm going to try to play through the cups as... who else but Koopa Troopa. So we'll start with the Mushroom Cup. Let's see if I remember how to play. Because if I don't, this is going to be really weird. So yeah, this was the beginning of the era of the kart racer. Well, at least on Nintendo platforms. The character kart racer. I would argue the character kart racer probably began with Sonic, but I could be completely wrong there. And I hit my, what appeared to be my own banana peel. Oh, this control's so weird. But 50cc is easy, it's just a way to ease you in. Wait till he's done with his star, and then... What? Okay, apparently he had another star that I didn't see. Alright, cool. We'll play that game. So, as you can see, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, the Super Nintendo Online app. I could have played this on my SNES Classic, but this was a lot easier to record with the way that my setup is right now. Also, this is going to be my last Let's Play of 2020, potentially. I might do one more if it's short enough. But I don't think that's going to be the case. And first. Beautiful. Turn the game volume up just a little bit. There we go. That way you guys can actually hear what's going on. The volume mixing is so weird on OBS, and I still haven't gotten it right. I'm using a blue microphone. Yeti Nano, I believe. People are like, well, you should know, it's your microphone. Well, yeah, normally I would, but I don't exactly keep the names of my microphones written down. But yeah, it's the smallest one you can get outside of the snowball. It's not the snowball. I didn't want that. So you might hear some background stuff because it's not really good at filtering out surround sounds. If anybody has any suggestions on what I can do to filter out sounds outside of getting, you know, soundproof paneling, please let me know. So I would really appreciate that. And of course, I have to play as Koopa Troopa. Playing as anything else would just be a crime. But sadly, they removed him in Mario Kart 64. I'm still not sure why. See, now I'm starting to get the hang of things. So I have this game on multiple platforms. I have it on Wii, I have it on Switch, I have it on SNES Classic Edition, and I have it on my 3DS. I love this game. This is probably my favorite in the series. This and Super Circuit are tied for my favorite in the series. I just like the 16-bit Mario Karts. I don't know what it is, but I love them. Ooh, almost got me with that banana, DK Jr. Too bad after this game we'll never see you again. First place. I still hope that's loud enough for you guys to hear. Looks like it is. Let's keep going. Ah, here we have the Boo course. I'm not a big fan of this one. Gotta be careful with mushrooms in this one. And with gaps. I do not want to lose to Yoshi. But yeah, this is my favorite Mario Kart. This and Super Circuit are tied because I don't know what it is, but they're such good games. It's probably the simplistic nature of them compared to the new ones. The new ones get complicated. And that's not to say I don't like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Double Dash or 64 or DS, but... or Wii. I didn't really have a lot of time with Wii because I never really owned Wii. I kind of skipped that one. I had experience playing it, but... that's a lot of people's favorite for the 3D series, was Wii, because they introduced the bikes and a lot of the course selection and course design. But as far as classic Mario Karts, this is my go-to. This, Super Circuit on the GBA, and Double Dash. 64 is actually really lame. When I was called Broken D-Pad Gamer and I had that channel, I did a Let's Play of 64, and I sort of surprised myself because of the idea that it's really not an easy game. The rubber band AI in that game is very, very tough. Very tough. But, you know, you live and learn. And my lead just grows. I can't remember how many rounds there are. I think there's only 4. 4 races per cup. Gotta watch out for the thwomps. This isn't even the hardest Bowser Castle. This is just the first one. So I just don't take chances with it. So one thing I don't like about boosting in this game is it's so easy to hit the walls with the Mode 7. It's just really weird. But this and Super Circuit play almost identically, and I think that's why I like them. Only Super Circuit adds some of the newer features. I can't think of what they are off the top of my head. But if you guys want to see me LP Super Circuit, let me know. Because I would love to do it. But I wouldn't love to do 64. Poison Mushroom. That was replaced with lightning in the later games. I'm just realizing that now. I wonder what the world record speed run for this game is. I'm sorry I'm not talking as much. I know this is a Let's Play, but... partially trying to concentrate so I don't make a fool out of myself in front of all you. But, shouldn't have to worry about it, because we win. Beautiful. That should do it for this cup. Unless I'm missing a stage. There may be one more. Alright, yeah, this is. Oh yeah, it says final. I forgot. Can you imagine when this game came out? There was nothing really like it. I mean, that must have just been mind-blowing. I didn't play it when it first came out. I played it when 64 was already out. But I played it over and over and over again. On my Super Nintendo. Which I loved. I had to trade that in to get my N64. I wish I didn't, but you know what? There's so many ways to play Super Nintendo games now, it's not really that big of a loss other than for collector's item value. And that market feels a little oversaturated anyway. Like, everybody's collecting Super Nintendos, NESs, GameCubes. Heck, even Virtual Boys. Virtual Boys are probably worth a lot now, because of how much of a failure they were. And the fact that their entire game library is so very small. Be interesting to see how much money Nintendo lost on that, because, wow. I think there were some good concepts, but having the VR be all red... I know that's probably a technological limitation of the time, but... I mean, people were getting sick from the thing. You think they would have tried to figure out something else? I think it was supposed to be more like a Game Boy, and it was weird because it had 2 D-pads and 4 buttons, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. It was in a weird position. But I'm pretty sure they are a collector's item these days. Depending on who you ask. I mean, in terms of games, I'm pretty sure they're not very good. But who knows? And I love this victory screen. I feel like you don't get something like this anymore. Popping the champagne cork. You probably can't, because having a rated E for everyone game with an alcohol reference? I mean, come on. Alright, I think we'll do one more cup here. Then we'll call it a video. This might only be a 2-parter. If I just do 50cc. Alright. Flower cup. Burned out. This is where it starts getting tricky. But the AI isn't really that much of a challenge. I forgot about those feathers. Those are kinda useless unless you find yourself in a situation where there's nothing but items on the ground in front of you. But I mean, you see right now, I'm about to lap Toad. This is a game that looks like it would have been perfect for the DS with its screen. In fact, I'm surprised the DS, the original DS, didn't get a port. The 3DS did, but not the original. I mean, all you really need is a D-pad. You've got the D-pad, the shoulder buttons, A, B, Y, X. Excuse me. X, B, or X, A, Y, B. It's all different compared to Xbox. Which I was playing Xbox earlier. I was playing some Halo Master Chief Collection. But you don't really care about that. You're here for Nintendo stuff. And that's what I bring you. Alright, we're almost up to 15 minutes. But we'll do this cup. We'll knock it out. There we go, coins. I'd rather honestly just get coins, just to keep up the speed and momentum. Okay, so Y is brake. That is good to know. I haven't really been using the brake. I've just been letting go of the accelerator. But yeah, I really didn't like Mario Kart 64, and I think it's my least favorite in the series. As a kid, I used to think, wow, this is so cool, because it was just, you know, it was a 3D version of Super Mario Kart. But then I played it recently. Like I said, I did a Let's Play when I was Broken D-Pad Gamer, and I quit about halfway through because it just was infuriating. Even on the lower CCs, it was just... the rubber banding was so bad. They probably got complaints that this game was too easy, and they decided, well, gee, now we have to ramp it up. Especially now that we're going into 3D, we need people to have more of a challenge. I mean, I love the environments, the courses in those games. The character selection is okay, but it's just not for me, really. I mean, I play it from time to time, but it's not exactly something I go out of my way to play. Usually if I'm going to play an N64 game, it'll be Paper Mario, the original Smash Brothers, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. Not Majora's Mask, though. That's not one that I enjoy or really played much of. I have it on my 3DS. But it's really not for me. I didn't like the gimmick with the time restrictions. It messes with the flow. When you've come to expect something from a game series like Zelda, it's kind of hard to break that mold. At least it is for me, and that's why I prefer Ocarina and Wind Waker, and heck, even Twilight Princess didn't deviate that far from the formula. I'm more of a 2D Zelda fan than a 3D Zelda fan. Really, the only 3D games that I really enjoy are Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time. But beyond that, I prefer Link to the Past. Link Between Worlds is my all-time favorite Zelda game. And the new Link's Awakening is great. I haven't finished it yet, but I've come pretty close. There's still a few odds and ends I want to do before I go to the final dungeons. It just shows you how much potential there was there as a Game Boy game. A lot of dungeons. Fairly large overworld. Maybe not so much large as it took you a while to get to different parts of it because of stuff that was in the way. Watch out for these Monty moles. Now we're almost at 20 minutes. It's alright, though. This will make it just a two-part LP. Most likely. Oh, whatever he was shooting, he missed. Oh, no. I do not want to lose at this stage. One thing I really like about Instagram is you have a lot of GIFs of these Super Mario Kart characters, including Koopa Troopa, and I love that. Props to whoever made those GIFs. I use them a lot in my stories. I like to use GIFs a lot in my stories and Instagram in general, along with my overlays. What I do is I make a separate overlay. I have a template that I make, and I just edit it as I need to. I think it looks a lot better than some of the other the stock story options, and it's not hard to do. With the software I use on my phone, it's actually fairly easy. Only takes a couple of minutes, really. Okay, so this is one of the tougher Bowser castles, so you have to follow these arrows. It's very easy to get turned around. And to run into the thwomps. Oh man, my stomach is growling. I must not have eaten anything today. I honestly can't remember if I did or didn't. I probably didn't. Knowing me. That was weird. Sort of glitched a little bit there. Trying so hard not to clip these edges. Luigi is really gaining on me. Ah, dumb thwomps. Getting so close to lapping Toad. There he is. And of course he gets a star. You ever heard of somebody getting a star in second place? What madness is that? That was not good. Lava was even less good. Good news is it's 50cc, so I'm going to try and save this feather. Because I might need it. I think I'm getting the hang of this course now. And flare right over the finish line. There we go. That was a close one, actually. 22 minutes. That's not bad. As you can see in the top left corner, my me icon is sleeping. Because that's usually what I'm doing 98% of the time. Love Yoshi's tongue animation there, it just stuck out. One more to go. There we go. That's how you gotta start. I think Luigi hit my shell. That's what you get, pal. For being good in the last race. No one gets to be good but the human-controlled players. You know, because this is two-player. This is actually two-player online. If anybody wants to do that, go ahead and let me know, because that'd be fun. Alright, coins. This looks like it's going to be fairly easy. That was nice and smooth. I like how they're clearly going for an F1 inspired theme with these courses. With these circuit courses. Man, Luigi just can't catch a break. I need to practice this game a lot more. I could get really, really quick with it. Really smooth. So what's your favorite Mario Kart? I've told you mine. I'm curious about yours. Because it seems like everybody's is different, and people all have different opinions on the ones that they've played. Now, I've played every Mario Kart. Except for... Yeah, I have actually played the arcade game. I forgot my mall had one. So I've played every game, including Tour, which I thought was meh as a mobile game. You know what I might do? I might just do this all in one video. I mean, why not? 25 minutes? I could do the entire 50cc. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'm already on a roll. No, I'll just upload it tomorrow instead of tonight. Because I am exhausted. It is 12:33 in the morning. So 33 minutes after midnight. But you know what? I'll go ahead and knock out the last race. Why not? It's not like I can't. 1992, year I was born. Love it. All the best things came out of 1992, as you can clearly see. Alright, one more to go. Ah, yes, the beach. Oops, pressed the wrong button to jump. This course has a lot of things that can slow you down, and a lot of traps with the water. So you really just gotta watch yourself. You shouldn't land in too deep of water. Beautiful. It's definitely I like to call it a fast, slow course because it slows you down, but it's also really quick because it's short. Boy, how far this series has come, though. Whoa, what was... So it looks like, and something I may have never noticed, it looks like characters can use signature items for the AI. That's interesting. Because I thought I saw Yoshi throw an egg. I thought I taught Putty Tat. Almost tripped up on my words there. Anyway, yeah, I thought I saw Yoshi throw an egg, and that looked like Bowser threw a fireball, so... Not entirely sure if that's true or not. I have to look into that later. In case anybody's wondering, I probably won't do 100cc just because I'm confident, but I'm not that confident in my skills of this game. Maybe after some practice. But I think I'm just going to stick with 50cc and show you guys all these standard cups. I do like the design of this course, though. It's a little hard on the eyes, but not bad. Lots of mud, lots of piranha plants. But I like how this game incorporated a lot of driving skill. New games do that too. But some of that in the new games isn't great. Bumping into walls is really a big problem for me in all Mario Karts. Because I tend to overdrive corners and not slow down because I don't really want to What was I saying? I don't really want to slow down, you know? I don't want to give my opponent that extra edge. So I tend to overdrive corners, and that gets me hitting walls, which slows me down anyway, and defeats the purpose of trying to overdrive them in the first place. So it's really not worth doing. I want to learn to be more precise with Mario Kart in terms of cornering, and of course with new games you have drift mechanics, and this game your drifting really doesn't really do a whole lot. It just makes it so you can get around some corners smoother, and you can still spin out and lose coins and get slowed down. Like how there's tic-tac-toe on the ground, push B. It's funny. Oh yes, an ice course. This one you got some pitfalls you can see. Definitely gotta take it easy with this one. Ooh. Boy, was that quick. I didn't even see that I had coins there for a minute. I'll bet you this is a pain in 100cc. Again, I can't remember if I've ever truly beaten 100cc or not. I might practice later on and see if I can do it. If I can, I'll put it in the LP and just do a second part. But like I said, I am not terribly confident that I can. Yeah, see, that looks like a fireball. Alright. Barely made it through that. 32 minutes? Not bad. I got an extra life. I forgot there's a live system. Alright, another Bowser Castle. Yep. Called it. This is probably going to be the trickiest one. Oh gosh, yeah. Alright, looks like somebody hit the shell. I hope. Oh! Bad mistakes. Ow. Ow. Ow! Okay. Well, mistakes have been made. Hopefully we won't have to restart this race because we've made it so far and done so well. But it is still 50cc, so I'm not worried about the rubber banding being too intense. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Let's just avoid more mistakes. Alright, almost done. Oh, we just lap-toed to finish the race. Oh, that was tough. Well, I mean, it wasn't terribly tough, but that required a lot of focus just to make sure. You know, you want to hit those jumps just right, otherwise you're in the lava. And that's that. So yeah, still fairly easy, but you just gotta pay attention and really know what you're doing. Alright, here we are again. Here we go. I can't remember if you unlock anything for completing both of the cups. I would imagine you would. But I can't remember. And plus, I can't remember if I've ever actually done it. But there's something charming about how just simplistic this game is, and how much fun it is to play still to this day. I mean, there's a reason it made the list of games for the Super Nintendo Online app, because it's a classic. Without it, we wouldn't have half of the Mario Kart games we do. That, or they would have started making them at a later date, and who knows. But I think the Super Nintendo is a perfect jump-off point to say, hey, we can do this. These are characters that people like. I mean, everybody loves Mario characters. Well, everybody that I've met. I don't want to speak for the entire population of the world, but most people I've met really do love these games. Really do love these games? What am I talking about? I'm speaking gibberish! Yeah, through the pipes. Watch out for those oil slicks. I used to hit those all the time as a kid, and I'm not sure why. It's one of those weird traps I always fell for. I think I partially glitched through that pipe there. No, you don't, Luigi. Oh, no. No, 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 no. 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 No, sirree, no. I will take that, thank you. Yeah, good luck trying that in 100cc. I would have lost. That's it, guys. That is Super Mario Kart, at least if you play just 50cc. Very short game, very fun game. Lots of fun. Fun to see how quickly you can go through these courses. And the times you can get. It's very much a time trial game. So. But that's it. Let me know if you guys want to see 100cc. I'll do some practicing off screen, and then if I think it's something that I can do with relative ease, then I might put one up and just call it a bonus. But for now, this is just the LP, just this one part. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Super Koopa, and I will see you guys next time. God bless. Have a good one. Peace.